Jesus said, ye are the temple of the Holy Spirit. When the Holy Spirit have a encounter with woman's spirit, there is a transformation. There is the power that moves. I know the society, the world has changed us, has made us to live like woman. But we are supposed to live like the being. We are supposed to live like God, because we are created in His image, not the image of woman. We are created in the image of God. God put you in charge, not of a house, but of the world. Don't you know how big the world is? Our call is to function as a spirit people. You got to be spiritual. That is your life. In the book of Genesis chapter 1, God told man, He designed man, made him like his own. He said, have dominion over this thing. He put him in the garden and said, just enjoy yourself and have fun. There's no problem. This is your life. But then the devil came, Satan came. And so he changed our life. He changed the life of mankind. But today, that's why the Bible says, when you are born again, all things are passed away. The old man is passed away. So please, I want you to allow the old man to leave you. Let the old man live so that the new man can live. Words are powerful. All things were made by Him, and nothing that was made that will ever be made or be made by any other thing but by the word. So Satan came to Adam and Eve with the word. He came with the word and they listened. And now he's telling them that God knows you are just a new woman being that God just created. Me, I've been here before you came. God knows this God. I know what He did in heaven. When I want to overthrow Him, He doesn't want anybody to overthrow Him. He doesn't want anybody to be like Him. That's why He sent me down here. God knows He has given you the earth, but He won't let you do it. He won't let you rule it. God knows that the day that your eyes open, He has lost His position. Do you hear this kind of a message sometimes? That people come and tell you some things and want to get you off track? God knows. We are not supposed to live by sight. But the world has conditioned our life. Now, woman live by sight. Woman live by sight. So that's why you see, if you want 1,000 people to come to this church now, we can do some decoration and something that is flashy and bring Michael Jackson and all. Are you getting me now? Bring what's the name of the one that's raining? Bring them. Then people, because man live by sight. Man has been conditioned to live by sight. But God didn't want man to live by sight. God doesn't live by sight. God is a spirit. And so you can, that's why God warned us that you will fall into sin if you live by sight. Now the devil tell him, you got to live by sight. And then the woman being fall into it. And you know what happened to two of them? They become naked. God is a spirit. And those who said they want to worship Him, who make their mind to worship Him, those who are going to worship God, those who are going to serve God, those who are going to fellowship with God, those who really want to get into the kingdom, they must worship in spirit and in truth. The woman's spirit, the being, the image of God, is what God placed in this body that he communicates with, that he have a fellowship with. So your woman spirit, the being in you, can never be remain dormant. The being in you is what keep your life in shape. The spirit that God placed in you is what keep you moving and keep you getting to your destiny in life. So even to worship God, the woman spirit must be alert. It must be alive. Everything that God has created are in form of spirit. Naked eyes cannot see it. But they are real, they are visible, they are touchable. God said, eyes have not seen. That's very clear. It has not entered into the mind of a man what God has prepared. What God. So everything, they are in the form of spirit. Everything. The world is full. It's not empty. It's full of spiritual things. And so therefore, we cannot live our life just like woman. If you are living your life in the woman form, then you have distanced yourself from God. Then the spirit in you might soon grow broke, thin, and weak, and unable to carry this body again. And this being in you, the food the being in you eat are not rice and beans. They are spiritual food. The worship they do is spiritual worship. Everything that this being do must be spiritual. You must walk on that line to be able to have dominion on earth, to be able to rule and reign as king and priest. And the Bible says you shall reign forever.